So why is Klopp still playing Milner? Why is Chamberlain still on the books?
That's my question to you.
Why? No.
Bro,
But that's what I'm saying. That's Klopp. Klopp can say, okay, Milner,
okay.
I don't want you. I want a youngster who's going to come in or
cool,
somebody.
Cool. Say no. We're talking about youngsters are there. We're talking about
but let me hold on. But let me just carry on.
A manager is more than happy to be having signing.
No. But this is what I'm talking about. Klopp has not asked enough from the board as well.
How do you know?
He's not asked enough.
How do you know?
These are the same players. Boom. Welcome to Fan TV and chill. Liverpool takeover is on. But first of all, don't forget, YouTube, please hit the red button and subscribe. Instagram, hit the follow as well. We're on TikTok as well. Give us the follow on there as well. So let's get to it. Liverpool have been put up for sale. They were taken over, I think, about 300 million. And obviously they're up for sale for maybe between 2, 3, 4, 5 billion potentially. So I guess let's go straight to Bills and see what he thinks. Club being sold, what do you think?
I think it's probably the best news if it goes to like a, rich, filthy rich owners, isn't it? Turn us into a PSG, I don't mind that at all. So, but you know what it is, yeah? I think, is it John Henry, whatever their names are, yeah? I feel like they're very conservative in their approach. Like I never know whether they have a lot of money or they have a reasonable amount, and it's more like almost like a very businessy type of approach. Because I bang on about it all the time. I say they don't quite put a lot of money into the club. More time when we sign players is on the back of what we've made from our sales, etc. So.
Well, in 9 years, they've put in about £830 million.
Yeah,
so is that not money?
But this is it. Like, if you look at it, like obviously, I won't necessarily remember like how how much they've made from players. But I just always think of each season when we made a big signing. Like they will sell, like say like the Coutinho one, for example. We go and get Van Dijk, etc. That's how it's felt like, and on top of that, whenever we've done well, so i.e.
Yeah, but after Coutinho, you didn't sell anyone.
We didn't sell anyone, but we never really had like a big profile of player to sell.
You signed Case for 70 people.
But no, that wasn't after Coutinho, so in that sense, okay. But on top of that, so it's like, well, I kind of lost my trail of thoughts. Like we'll have a lot of players that will leave. Say like there's been more outgoings, isn't it? Like you're thinking of your wage budgets and all that kind of things, but there's not enough coming in to sort of replace. So you can name. There's a list of players that we've lost, but we've not necessarily replaced them. So
after Coutinho, you didn't really lose him.
I'm not necessarily talking about like big profile. I'm talking about just even in terms of numbers, right? So think the classic one is Ronaldo, right? Ronaldo leaves. We don't necessarily get someone in to. There's gaps in that team where players are leaving, and then there's not another one coming in to sort of reinforce. And yeah, overall performances, was that your question, innit? I think they're very conservative, innit? I don't think they're gonna get us to compete with the likes of the cities in that sense. So I'll be very happy to see them leave.
No, to be fair to Liverpool owners, considering where Liverpool were when they took over, to how much they've backed. I mean, the money they spent on Alisson says a lot. They've backed Klopp a lot. I wouldn't say it's completely down to Klopp. The board have to back him as well, and the board have to help him. What I'm disappointed about is like most Liverpool fans always talking about the analogy of Man City having too much money. Fine, they have too much money. When Roman Abramovich took over at Chelsea had way too much money. I understand United have money, but at that point we were still able to compete with Chelsea, even though they just literally even when Chelsea was spending money like it was going out of fashion, we weren't spending money at that same rate. Even though we do have loads of money, we weren't as erratic as them. If it flops, almost like 3-4 new man come in, loads of money being spent. So that's the part where I'd be like, they could have done, as owners, they have done good supporting Klopp, but they could have done more to support the challenge against City. Because it's like, what if United had if we had just given up at that period? I get it, we had a good manager, we had Fergie, but you also have Klopp. I get that there's a huge difference in the two managers, but it's still like, Liverpool can do better than what they're doing now. Like, it's meant to be your era of domination. You're meant to be dominating the Premier League.
Yeah, they've not backed him enough.
I feel
Not
like
backed him
their
enough, that's
legacy is they didn't capitalise.
Yeah, like they've
There you
not,
go.
they've missed out on when it was the right time. It's like
And
when-
for me, the way to describe it is FSG. Is that what you called? Missed opportunity.
Yeah, but you say that, but this is it. Like, this is again me. Like, to be honest, I've never really sat because I don't care that much. Yeah, I watch football, and I don't go into the politics and that like that. But we don't know exactly how much they're worth. But the impression that they give me, they don't have that much resources that they can just be throwing in money. So maybe they've been clever and they've spent within their means, and that's that. Of course, they're there to make profit, but
Post Champions League, who did you sign?
bro, listen, I agree with you, but I agree.
But you know why you didn't? You don't
Uh-huh.
agree with me because when I was asking these questions, your words were, "Yeah, but we've got the perfect team. Who do we sign
Yeah,
behind
but
that?
that's the thing.
We've got the
though,
perfect
that's-
front three. Who do we sign?
no.
Is that
The
not what
thing
you
is
saying?
that You can answer.
Those are your
bro,
words.
I know myself and my opinions.
Why is he not
My
there?
opinions are consistent. Yeah, my opinions about Liverpool are consistent. Those points about missed opportunities, bro, it's common sense. Like, it's like whenever I made a reference to last season, it's exactly the same thing you're
No,
saying.
I'm
Listen,
repeating
the
exactly
season
what you
we won
said.
to your
When you
question.
won the Champions League,
exactly.
you said-
Fabinho came.
Yeah.
That's the season we signed Fabinho.
Okay, who
and
else?
that's the
But I
season.
said, when
that's the
everyone was-
season.
when everyone
remember,
was screaming,
that's the
that's
season
your
we
front
signed.
three.
So the season before that, I think we got Alisson, right? And then we went on to win the Champions League. Okay. Then after that, I believe, apart from Fabinho, I'm pretty sure we signed someone else. I can't remember exactly who. Right?
Yeah, but Bills, can
Mm-hmm.
you not just admit that you and plenty of Liverpool fans
Mm-hmm.
have been guilty of just riding the coattails of your starting 11?
No. Listen, what they start, bro? They starting
Or of
11
your front three. That's what you would do.
bro. Like what? Some of the things that is not is what kind of debate are we trying to make? Like, what do you think? One thing, like what, like
And
we
that- no,
had
no,
we had the
listen.
starting 11. That's it. It was clear.
No, but listen,
Right.
listen, because everybody, like anyone that was looking at things from the outside would always say, "Oh yeah, do you know what? Maybe if you guys look at buying another attacker, get someone a bit more like attacking in midfield that will sort things out." Because I'm not sure about that Henderson, whoever, I can't remember, that three with Wijnaldum and Fabinho. People be like, maybe you could take Hendo out and you could get like a proper number 10 in. You'd be like, no. Everyone's like, no, because the front three, everything functions
When you say you be like, no, you're referring to me.
yes.
No,
You'd be like,
that's like you're creating.
listen, your
things
words
that-
were,
bro.
the front three function so much, the role of Firmino
Okay.
or Bobby plays so well that
Uh-huh.
we don't need to require
Yeah.
that sort of person. That's your
bro,
words.
Listen,
Like I'm saying, let me finish. Like I'm saying, yeah, you guys, if whether this came from the owners and from Klopp,
Mm-hmm.
but you guys were guilty of being happy with just that front three.
No, this is it.
And
This
that's
is-
starting
bro,
11 and
listen,
exactly how it works.
listen,
and that's the
listen,
missed
listen,
opportunity.
listen, yeah.
And now you look, now when it's
You're
coming
saying-
to
you're
getting a
saying-
new cycle
you're
in
talking
terms of your
about-
team,
You're talking about two
you guys
different
have,
things.
No, that's
if, you,
this
if
is
you're
what's
talking
happened.
about the owners, you're talking about Mr. Butcher. Bro, I'm a fan, of course. If
But that's no,
if
but that's
I have-
across.
if I
That's,
have-
that's
if I
from the
have-
top
if
to
I
bottom.
have-
My point is that it's happened
no.
from the
Yeah.
board. Have gone. Do you know what? We've got a good starting level.
Nah,
That's it.
nah.
Oh, Salah
But
and
you're
Mane, they'll be
generalising
playing-
it as a
They'll
fan.
be playing for the next 5 years. We don't need to spend any money there.
That's you and
Cool.
your agendas
And then-
all the time.
But
bro.
this is what it
That's-
is.
that's
It's not an
bullshit.
agenda.
That's
This is
bullshit.
literally an analysis.
Listen,
What's happened?
okay, so we have a strong starting 11. It was clear we've never had like the bench, or we never had the backup. How am I as a fan, like, what? This is common sense, bro. As a fan, how am I not gonna like be more happy if we had the opportunity, if my team was signing like good players to be on the bench as well? Like, I'm not gonna come in and say, oh, I'm happy to just have a good enough starting
I
11.
think what Arnold said that he was happy to settle with what you had because it was good enough at the time.
No, bro, I'm giving a realistic view on what. So this is how I give my thoughts and opinion. I'm not giving wishful thinking
It's not
because
wishful thinking.
hear me out. I'm not giving wishful thinking based on the fact that I wish I had, my club could sign players. I'm looking at these owners and how they've operated whenever I've seen them, whenever they've been at Liverpool.
No,
So what you're saying, your judgment, you judge them on how they have acted, so you don't expect anything.
Yeah,
different.
so this is it. I'm just being realistic with what I've seen.
No, that's nonsense.
As a
People
fan,
are
as
calling
a
you out
fan,
saying-
it's common sense.
People
I'm
are
gonna-
calling you guys out saying that, look, you guys need to add to this team. You'll be like, no,
But
do you know
see,
what?
You see when you
There's
say
no
people,
need.
the difference is, the same people, we've only lost one player, Mane. The same people last season who were screaming, "Oh, Liverpool squad, they have a solid squad." Where is that conversation gone now? We Mane out, one player in, so we've got exactly the same number of players now, and then the same people will come and say, "Oh, Liverpool don't have a squad." So
I think it's because with that one, I think it's mainly to do with the drop off of certain players that were in the first team. Like Henderson's dropped off, Fabinho's dropped off,
as in
Trent's dropped off. They're all dropping off. So then it's gonna
and if you've got a
one
whole
team
collective
number.
of team of players not playing well,
Listen,
then it's like United. Everyone's like, yes, it's the same thing.
The starting 11 was good, yeah. Liverpool. That's what I'm saying to you. I'm not disagreeing with missed opportunity in the sense that we had a solid starting 11. That's what you miss. Like you don't. One of the reasons I would say, like seasons that we've missed, like the league on like 1 point, etc. That's what your bench does for you.
Okay, let me come in now. Okay, so you won a Premier League and you won a Champions League and you hit another Champions League final. Okay, you're not an average team anymore. You're not an average team anymore. That in the time that Klopp has been at the club, the owners have been at the club, both of them, including middle management, scouting, both of them have failed Liverpool because you've never had a strong bench. Never in the 9 years since Klopp has been there has anybody been scared of players coming off the bench to come on and make a difference for Liverpool. And you're not the club is not harsh enough in getting rid of players. Chamberlain is one of the players. He should have been gone a long time ago. Milner, he should have been done a long time ago. There should be somebody else in the team to replace him. The Klopp and the board and middle management have not been harsh enough, which is now let Liverpool down. This is why they find themselves in the cycle they're in now. Like big teams to keep the same energy. We talk about Man City and how they do. Okay, they have more money, fair enough. But again, going down to a place you're relying on, that's number one. It's not good enough. And you're not being harsh enough.
So why?
Second, let me carry on. No, Klopp is proud of it. Klopp is a manager. He's a manager.
Do you not think every manager, if they had the option to be signing players, they would do it?
Yeah. So why is Klopp still playing Milner? Why is Chamberlain still on the books?
That's my question to you.
Why? No. But that's what I'm saying. That's Klopp. Klopp can say, okay, Milner, I don't want you. I want a youngster who's going to come in or somebody.
Cool. No, we're talking about youngsters are there. We're talking about signing players.
But let me hold on. But let me just carry on.
You don't think a manager is more than happy to be having signing
players? No. But this is what I'm talking about. Klopp has not asked enough from the board as well.
How do you know?
He's not asked enough.
How do you know?
These are the same players.
Let's move on. Move on from this subject. So another question, just for Bill. So Bill. So obviously, what do you want from a new? From a new.
What have they got to do?
What do you want from your incoming owner? What would you want from your new owner?
Yeah, definitely invest more in the team. Like, invest more in the team and try to compete more. Like those missed opportunity, like key moments where we need to reinforce and sign. Bro, like
how many players do you think a new ownership, let's say they start next season, do Liverpool need? Or how many transfer windows do they need?
We don't need transfer windows. We need a transfer. We'll get
I'm just asking you. I'm asking you a question. How many either transfer windows, or how many players do you guys need in order to be back to where you were? Like guaranteed, we're going to be top two. For me, 1 point off City maybe.
Yeah, for me,
and challenge it.
Don't forget where we finished last season.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm asking you a question on that.
Two CMs. Like we've only got Fabinho. Like the way I look at it, that midfield is only Fabinho. I don't rely on anyone else in there. You know what I mean? I don't rely on any. Thiago is not reliable. Obviously, Hendo's coming on, but he's getting old. Plus, he's not reliable. Apart from that, there's no one in midfield in it. So of course, two midfielders will do me nicely. Apart from that, strikers, we're blessed, fam. I'm happy with Jota, I'm happy with Salah. Obviously, Bobby, whether they might renew his contract or not, it's one of them. We've got, I think defensively we're all right. We're not bad. Maybe a backup right back. That's it, we're done.
What about you? What about you, Damien? What are you thinking?
What, for Liverpool, when they need? Rehall in midfield. Centre-backs, Gomez is not good enough. Matip.
But we've got Konate now, innit? So he's like... I
forgot that, to be fair. To be fair, you're right. But still, I'd say Gomez is not good enough. Matip's getting older now, so a centre-back.
VVD's looking tired.
Huh?
Van Dijk's looking tired.
Yeah, right back. That's what I'll go for midfield in that.
So you're basically saying overhaul. Willis?
Yeah, I'd say they need about 6 to 8 players. 6 to 8 new players, yeah.
In what way? Like for the bench or
midfield 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
As in starter?
Yeah, midfield 3 to compete, to challenge those players who are starting already, yeah.
You think we eight players away from, the question was about closing that gap again?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You need 3 midfield players to challenge the current midfielders.
Wow.
If we talk about the midfield, you can straight away you can see that you need 3 midfield players to challenge the current midfield players.
Yeah, I think
you need another.
If you get 2, then Hendo can be on the bench and Thiago can be on the bench because they can do those things.
I think
that's fine.
I think Hendo needs to go.
Hendo needs to duck out.
That's fine, but either way, you still need 3. You still need 3 players to challenge them. You need a right back. Overall. You need somebody else challenging Trent who can offer that defensive side. And you still need another 4 players which can actually go on the bench, which can actually compete with the team, just to add a different dynamic to the team.
So you're saying Liverpool needs surgery. Bill's saying two players. I think Liverpool need about 4 players and they should be fine. Yeah. But yeah.
Well, either
new owners, maybe they might be getting the Saudi money. Who knows? But where it's coming from,
these things take time, innit?
I hope Liverpool flop anyways.
Anyway, as usual, get at us. If you don't agree with what we're saying, please let us know. You can always jump in the DM in the comment section. If you think what's it called? FSG. If you think they've been a good owners to Liverpool, if you think they've done as much as they can, let us know. Let us know what you think. As usual, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, follow on Instagram and TikTok. Until next week, over and out.